Troy Borg with a really quick look at the new iPhone X leather folio case. Now I'm taking a look at all the Apple accessories for the iPhone X, including all the colors for the silicone and leather cases. But first up, I want to get to this new accessory, which we've never seen from Apple before. Although a folio style case is definitely not new for the iPhone. We've seen this for quite a while with other case manufacturers. But this is the first one that sort of incorporates the same smart cover technology we've seen with Apple's iPads. So that means when you open up the case or close it, it wakes up or locks the phone. This retails for $99 and is available in only 4 colors: Cosmos Blue, Taupe, Black, and Berry. So these are the new fall colors for late 2017, and I'm sure this will change over time. Now essentially this case looks like an Apple leather case with a folio glued to the back of it. In fact, it basically has the same design on the inside. It's covered in microfiber material which cushions the phone and prevents grit from grinding against the phone. We also have metallic buttons along the side which are color matched to the leather, and they replicate the quality of the buttons on the actual phone. We also have a cutout for the mute switch and the camera module, and of course we have this big opening toward the bottom which allows you to dock those with Apple's Lightning dock, and of course it lets the speakers and microphones to work normally. The other thing that stands out here is that we have a two-tone color. We have a darker blue on the outside, a lighter blue on the inside. Now this isn't just a folio case, this is also a wallet case. So we have 2 pockets in the front cover, one for credit cards, which fit about 3 cards, and another pocket for paper currency. Now there are some very specific instructions in the packaging, so credit cards should only go in the top pocket or front pocket or whatever you want to call it. Basically the pocket with these 2 stitches at the top and bottom. That keeps the credit card away from the magnets. The back pocket is pretty small, so unless you have very small currency, you'll have to fold up those Benjamins to make it fit. So the phone does snap in pretty snugly, so you don't have to worry about this falling out anytime soon. And again, the case is fairly rigid around it, but it is a pretty bulky case, so there's a lot of material around your phone, so you don't have to worry about damaging your phone if you drop it. So again, the magnets in the cover trigger the lock or unlock feature, but they don't keep the cover closed to the phone, unlike the smart cover on the iPad. But generally speaking, it does lay pretty flat. My only concern about this case is that the hinge is kind of loose, and the cover does move around over top of the glass, which does wake it up. So if that cover is sort of sliding around in your pocket, it might constantly wake up the screen, which may drain your battery life. Now what's interesting about the iPhone X is that there's actually 2 Hall sensors which detect the magnets. So there's one in the back of the phone toward the center and another one toward the lower right corner. So in order for the sleep-wake function to work, you actually need magnets in those specific locations. So there's a magnet in the back of the case where the Apple logo might be, and another magnet in the front of the case where the lower right corner of the phone is. Now if you want, you can turn off the auto unlock feature. All you have to do is go to Settings, Display and Brightness, and you'll see a toggle for lock and unlock. Just like the other Apple accessories and most cases or skins, wireless charging does work with this case. Now it doesn't really work if you fold the flap behind itself over top of the charger. That just creates too much distance between the phone. But if you really force it flat, it will work. But if you have any cards in the flap, it really doesn't work at all. So in the end, this is a very nicely made case that does a good job protecting the phone, but personally, I don't really have an interest in this type of case. It's too bulky, it doesn't hold enough stuff to replace my wallet, and personally, I don't really like the barrier between me and the screen that I have to constantly flip open. But if you don't like this type of case, stay tuned to my next videos and I'll be covering the silicone and leather cases. Hope you guys stay tuned for that video. If you guys enjoyed this one, let me know with a like, and I'll see you again in the next video.